Support WrestleTalk!
Visit WrestleTalk.com. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis, and today's episode is sponsored by Alliance Heroes of the Spire. Alliance is a classic for a reason. It combines the best of the top RPGs you've ever played, and with 10,000 different hero combinations, a number almost on par with Big Show career heel turns, it really puts your skills to the test compared to other mobile games. Real-time PvP, crazy giant bosses, never-ending hero combinations, and massive guild battles are finally on mobile. So what else do you need? Absolutely nothing. Unless your name's AJ Styles, in which case you also really need a cup. It's getting silly now. Nakamura does this to you in every match. So click my link in the video description below to download Alliance now and to get 50,000 gold and 50 gems for free. So support WrestleTalk and go check it out. And thanks to that sponsorship, I'll have a new wrestle sketch for you soon. I can't say exactly how soon, but it'll definitely be before the next time you see Brock Lesnar on WWE TV. On a recent episode of Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer revealed that Brock Lesnar currently isn't scheduled to appear at WWE's next pay-per-view in 6 weeks' time, Money in the Bank on the 17th of June. And to go even further, Cageside Seats' rumour section reckons the Universal Champion will miss July 15th's Extreme Rules Show 2, writing, "It's now expected that Brock Lesnar's next match will be at SummerSlam, likely as the main event, which, if that's to be believed, would be even longer than Lesnar's post-WrestleMania hiatus last year, where he was back in time for July's Great Balls of Fire, because remember, that was actually a pay-per-view name once, to successfully defend his Universal Championship against Samoa Joe. It's been speculated for a while that one of the pettier reasons WWE could be keeping their top title on Lesnar is so he'll surpass CM Punk's 434-day title reign. Lesnar's tenure with the belt currently stands at 402 days, and if he doesn't defend it again until SummerSlam on the 19th of August, he can add another 101, which is, divided by Samoa Joe's 33 1/3% chance of winning at Sacrifice, is a lot more days than Punk. Not all lengthy title reigns are created equal though, as the 434 have acutely pointed out with their infographic showing that Punk defended his championship 141 times, while Brock has only managed 10 so far. Further evidence that Brock won't be around again until SummerSlam comes in WWE's live event listings for everyone's most anticipated feud of modern times. And by everyone, I mean just Vince McMahon. Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. Reigns vs. Jinder is reportedly being advertised for Raw live events through July, meaning their feud, which began in the main event of Monday's episode, will likely continue past Money in the Bank and into Extreme Rules. There's a slither of hope though, as it's possible Roman is programmed against Jinder because A, Brock doesn't work house shows, so Reigns vs. Mahal is just filler while he's not there, or 2, WWE will switch to Braun Strowman for Lesnar's next big feud. But don't worry, it's not all gloom and Roman in wrestling, because New Japan's Best of the Super Juniors 2018 tournament is set to begin next Friday. The Best of the Super Juniors is New Japan's annually recurring tournament, featuring wrestlers from their junior heavyweight division and from outside the promotion. It's where the famous Ricochet vs. Will Ospreay vs. The Concept of Gravity match took place back in 2016. And now New Japan have announced the brackets for this year's several-week-long tournament. Block A will include Tiger Mask 4, ACH, Will Ospreay, Ring of Honor's Flip Gordon, Yo from the junior heavyweight tag team Sho and Yo, the Bullet Club's newest member Tajiri Ishimori, Suzuki-gun's Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and LIJ's Bushi. And Block B will feature Hiromu Takahashi, Marty Scurll, Kushida, Ring of Honor's Chris Sabin, Raisuke Taguchi, El El Desperado, CMLL's Dragon Lee, and Show from Show and Yo. And New Japan aren't the only wrestling company working with other promotions, as WWE have supposedly struck a deal with longtime nemesis Impact Wrestling. Despite TNA founder Jeff Jarrett not once mentioning the band initials in his Hall of Fame speech, and WWE completely skipping over the Impact Wrestling part of Bobby Lashley's career in Monday's I Love My Sisters segment. Seriously, what the hell was that segment all about? The most recent episode of the WWE Network show Table for Three, which featured Shane McMahon, Kurt Angle, and AJ Styles, showed footage from the Last Man Standing match between AJ and Kurt from TNA's Hard Justice 2008 pay-per-view. The episode even ends with a plug for Impact's Global Wrestling Network streaming service, where viewers can watch all AJ and Kurt's TNA matches in full. When asked about how WWE were able to show TNA footage on the network, Dave Meltzer confirmed the obvious. They made a deal with TNA for it. A new faction could soon be coming to WWE. Find out all the details by clicking the WrestleTalk.com link on screen now. And subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest backstage wrestling news. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.